afternoon. I'm Nurul Jannah.
And I'm Nurul Aisha.
And you are watching Galaxy News. Let us have a glance for today's headline first.
Light pollution shows the stars away from the sky. For further details, we have our reporter Nurul Jannah to kindly explain on what's happening.
Now, it's a very clear night sky here in Malacca. Not a single star can be seen tonight. Are you aware that stars are rarely to be found these days? In recent years, researchers found that the number of stars we can see with naked eyes has reduced drastically. Well, this happened because of light pollution that is being sent up into space rather than directed at the ground where it is useful. However, what is light pollution? Well, light pollution is the brightening of the night sky caused by excessive artificial light such as street light, building exterior and interior lightings, and also advertising and commercial light, which is a form of waste energy that has a disruptive effect on natural cycles and also inhibits the observation of planets and stars.
According to the International Dark Sky IDA, light pollution is increasing at 2 times the rate of population growth, with 83% of global population living under a light polluted sky. In fact, researchers reported that people who live in urban areas of more than 500,000 people are exposed to nighttime light levels that are 3 to 6 times brighter than people in rural areas.
The price of the night sky is the brighter a star has to be for us to be able to see it with the naked eyes. So, even in this college area, during the clear night when the street light starts to glow, the sky glows. And as that glow gets brighter each year, we lose more and more of those stars from our view. Nurul Jannah, Galaxy Stars.
Thank you, Jannah. For today's news, I have prepared a documentary video about types of light pollution and how it is formed. Let's have a look.
Hi! So here we have 4 types of light pollution. What is it? Let's see it. One of them is glaring. Glare is caused by the extremely bright light sources that is reflected off to the surrounding surfaces, so that the light can scatter. It will cause vision problems for identifying and placing the object. For example, car headlamps, flash camera, ouch, and sunlight. The second one is we call as trespass lighting. It's occur when the light is emitted by a luminaire that shines beyond the boundaries of the property on which it is located. Usually, we face this problem in the neighborhood where they use the high spotlight, so it will cause the agony and frustration to the residents. Artificial light that is excessive, obtrusive, and ultimately wasteful is also known as light pollution, and is directly influenced how bright our night skies appear. With more than 9 million street lamps and 27 million offices, warehouses, and factories, the quantity of light that we cast into the skies is vast. As you can see, sky glow is happening right now.
This one, mostly people take it as a simple thing, and it is light clutter. Light clutter is the excessive grouping of bright light that interfere with night vision and illumination. When lights are placed too close together, the effect tends to distracting. In the case of airports, the urban areas that is surrounded must obey with the light arrangement patterns designed not to confuse pilots on night approach.
Thank you, Aisha, for the video. Now we move on to our next agenda. Today we're so lucky to have 2 special guests, Ms. Waida and Ms. Adila from the International Dark Sky Association IDA. They will be explaining more about this concerning issue from their perspective on the harmful effects of light pollution and also how to prevent this issue from happening in the future. Let's hear from them.
You guys know about the effect of this light pollution? First of all, I would like to thank Nurul Aisha for her part.
Now, I will explain to you about the harmful effect of this light pollution to human, animals, and the atmosphere. For the first one is human. Spillover and glare are some of the lightning outcomes that cause an eye strain, loss of clear vision, aging the eyes, and even stress, which most people complain about. As we all know, our eyes naturally adjust to the day and the night. Too much light can damage our eyes and even harm our hormone melatonin, which is responsible for regulating the diurnal and nocturnal vision. This can result in sleep disorder and other health implications such as headache, anxiety, exhaustion, and even may develop an obesity. Diurnal is a daytime, nocturnal is a nighttime. Melatonin is a hormone produced by the pineal gland that is a tiny organ located near the center of the brain that is responsible for our body's sleep cycle and antioxidant. The second part is animals. There are 3 types of animal that I will talk about. The first one is bird, mammals, and reptile. Firstly, artificial light on bird has been known for centuries. In the past, people used light and flame to capture them for food. Since their inception, there have been reports of seabirds attracted to the light beam of the lighthouse. Artificial light can trap the migratory bird by bleaching their visual pigment, causing them to lose sight of the horizon and circle with the light cone endlessly. Because of this, they can die from exhaustion and collision with the light. Next are mammals. Most mammals are nocturnal. Studies have shown that small mammals like mice eat less food in areas that lit by the artificial light, assumably to avoid the predator. Conversely to that, other studies have shown that predators of these small mammals attracted to the area that lit by the artificial light, possibly for easy prey. Artificial light has been shown to the effect of circadian rhythm of some species, extending the day for the diurnal species and shortening the day for the nocturnal species. In rat, artificial light at night suppress the melatonin production and increase in rate in tumors. And lastly, it wouldn't be complete if we not talk about the sea turtles, right? Sea turtles are the most well-known species of reptile that are negatively affected by this artificial light. Female sea turtles nest on subtropical and tropical beaches around the world. About 2 months later, the hatchlings start to burst from the nest and the baby sea turtles start to scrambling toward the brightest horizon. On a natural beach, this is toward the moon and the starlight glimmering off the water away from the shadowy dune. Because of this artificial light, they lead these small sea turtles away from the safety of the water, where they can die from dehydration, eaten by the predator, or even being run over by a car. And the last part is the atmosphere. Not only you, but perhaps many people who love the beauty of the night sky and viewing the very shape of the moon and the star at night, as lightning continue to create artificially illuminated the environment and brightening of the sky at the night, it has become increasingly difficult for the sky enthusiasts to view the sky at night, particularly in the urban areas. Now, I will talk about the astronomy point of view. Astronomy lately had a problem reading and viewing the activity in the outer space and sky because of this continual brightening of the sky. As a result, the world is slowly losing the beautiful of dark sky with the moon and the star as well as other outer space objects. Especially many young people who are growing up in the city might never experience this beautiful of dark sky if people continue involved in night through lightning.
Are you aware of light pollution can affect to our animal and ruining our view of the night sky? Absolutely yes. But some people will say we need lights at night time to help us to keep safe. That's also true. However, overlighting at night time can impact to our nature, especially sky and animals. Hence, I believe we may find a solution to this issue by finding ways to lessen excessive nighttime lighting consumptions and thereby prevent light pollutions. I have 3 ideas for reducing light pollution. First and foremost, we must refrain from driving at night time. The reason I say this is because Definitely, we will turn on our car headlights to ensure our safety when we are traveling at night time. Hence, because of the lamp, they will interfere with the natural behavior of wildlife and will make the sky will more brightly lit, and bang, light pollution will arrive. Today's technology, including iPads, home PCs, laptops, and other devices, have the ability to cause just as much light pollution as standard room lighting, especially when the entire family is using them. We need to switch to a night setting as it gets darker, as we no longer use strong light from our city. Also, it's benefit to our eyes and keep the sky safe. Last but not least, we must use covered, downward illuminating lamp. For instance, street lights. Street light needs to be appropriately built because they are a major causes of light pollution and sky glare if we do not take care of them. The light needs to face downward when creating the bulbs, since it illuminates the lights that reflect into the skies. So this will assist lessen the brightness of the skies. So we no longer have to be concerned about light pollution again. So this is the bad example of the street light.
Thank you for the detailed explanation, Miss Wahida and Miss Adila. That was the news for this afternoon. I'm Nurul Aisha.
And Nurul Jannah.
Good afternoon and see you.